Yeah, here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer, on this gaming thing. Yeah, here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer, on this gaming thing.
Ski, what is cracking like ladies and gentlemen? This is TJQUaKe, your ghetto gamer, and I'm back once again with some more wild flavor for your ear. More wild flavor in your ear. I'm putting more flavor in your ear. Putting more flavor up in your ear. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we had the Super Bowl. We just had the Super Bowl. Can everybody say the Chiefs took it? The Chiefs. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here again because, of course, every time we have these Super Bowls and these big old playoffs and so forth, we always have to have the Democrats coming in and the BLMs and the woke generations coming in to stir up madness once again. Racism is upon us. Racism. And we must conquer it. Let's sing a Black National Anthem. It's going to unite us all. Sure it will. Yeah, it's doing a lot of uniting, all right. More like dividing us further and further apart. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I come to you with these shows because I like to always just come at you with my perspective on things. Me being a black man, Boricua, you know, I'm a little combo of both and everything. I look at this stuff and they say, why is it that the Democrats and certain blacks in our country are wanting to bring back Jim Crow laws? Well, to me, this is what they're doing. I don't know about what you guys think, but to me, this is bringing back Jim Crow. This is bringing back, let's separate blacks and whites. Let's separate us all. And so the blacks are over here and the whites are over here. And that's what the Black National Anthem is to me. It's a separation of our peoples. Instead of us all being together as Americans, as one unit, as one country that, you know, is united in under a one American culture type law. We have many cultures within the country and everything, but we have the American culture that is the big teepee, the big house over all the other things and so forth. And that's what makes America great. That's what made this country grow and become stronger, is our differences, obviously, our different cultures that we all share amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? We got all these different nationality type of restaurants that people love going to. We love going to cuisines like African cuisine, Philippine cuisine, Mexican, Latino cuisine, you know, Asian cuisine. I mean, all these different types of foods from all these different cultures that brings us all together under one house and that we can all enjoy together, but still love the very country that allows for these things to happen. Whereas other countries won't let you do that. But everybody keeps swearing up and down that America's horrible. The horror here in America. We need to have a Black National Anthem because us black people have been such victims for so long. We live in such a society of so much hatred towards us when we're the ones that pretty much hating ourselves. Because that's pretty much what I see with the majority of my black people out there. I hate to say it, but you go live in the hood, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see who's doing the real harm.
2 young children in danger as that gunman with wearing all black starts unloading, shooting at the young man wearing the red shirt. But those 2 young children are right there. Obviously, police are trying to identify the gunman, and we showed that video to some people here in the neighborhood today. Scary, right? Those are all little kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow, that is really scary.
So just tell me about, do you generally feel safe in the neighborhood? Do you feel safe walking around?
After seeing that, no way.
I'm disgusted.
To black people. It ain't going to be the white man that you're seeing down the street. It's going to be another black man harming another black man. I've shown many videos of this and everything, and I will keep showing them because I'm sick and tired of everybody constantly trying to blame the white man for every single thing. Yes, the white man back in his day did some things. Not all of them did, though. A lot of them fought a freaking civil war to prevent you from being in chains. You guys forget that part. You guys forget the Civil War. You know, these Democrats used to hate us. They wanted us to be underneath them. They wanted us in the back of the buses. They wanted us separated. They didn't want us in their schools. They didn't want us in their churches. They didn't want us anywhere down their lily whiteness and so forth. They didn't want you. But then they figured out that they can't fight it anymore. They can't go against the grain, so they got to go with the grain. So they figured out a different way to do it. And now they got you freaking doing their bidding for them. They got you doing their freaking sickness for them. They got you, instead of them being the bad guys, looking like they're the ones being the racists, they got you, the American black man, to think the way they used to think. They got you doing exactly that. We used to have a group of people back in the day when my mom and them grew up. Back in the day, black people were trying everything they could do to be part of the, part of society. They wanted to be included in all the things. We wanted to be included in the football teams. We wanted to be included in the baseball teams. We had all these black men and women who broke barriers so that we could be a part of the same thing that all American Pie was giving to white people and so forth. And now we finally get it. And now all we want to do is freaking separate ourselves from it now. So what do? We come up with a freaking national anthem called the Black National Anthem. They don't want to stand up for the freaking American National Anthem, the one that includes everybody, every race, every creed, all that. They don't want to stand up for that one. They want to put a knee down to that one. But for the Black Anthem, oh no, everybody has to stand up and be a part of it. So when someone doesn't do that, guess what happens, ladies and gentlemen? They get criticized for it. Kari Lake is who I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, and a number of other people, Tyler Green, Gates, a lot of Republicans, including myself. Well, I don't agree with the Black National Anthem, and I'm going to tell you why after we get through this little flavor here and so forth. So let's listen to a bunch of dumb knuckleheads, okay? Because these are the ones that I find the most funniest ones. I find it funny when white people on the Democratic side, and I'm talking about these Democratic woke flipnicks and everything that are white, how they always want to kiss ass to black people and everything, when they don't realize that all they're really doing is degrading their own race. They're putting down their own self so you can uplift black people. Because all these black people are going to think about you. These white people that kiss their ass is like, get it, and I go sit over there in a corner. And so forth. You think you're going to be included in their whole thing? If black people get to take over, you think they're going to include you? Hell no. They're not going to include you because these motherfuckers don't like you. They don't like you because you're white. They think you are this is racist. They think the white man, period, is racist. But here's a white man who's willing to fend for the Black National Anthem instead of an anthem that includes all of us. He wants to have one that's separate from everybody else. Here, let's listen to this dumb knucklehead real quick. We're going to go over here real quick. And once again, you guys, my name is TJQUaKe, your ghetto gamer. I like to come on here and do a little pop culture talk, little, movie talk, gaming talk. I got my gaming channel. I'm reevaluating it. I'm actually getting put back up again. I do Twitch gaming because that's the reason why they call me the ghetto gamer. I'm a gamer. yeah, go figure, right? Yeah, well, I'm a gamer, and you can check me on TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer, on YouTube there, or my Twitch channel, TJQUaKe, the ghetto gaming, and everything. So let's get into this. Let's see what this flip neck here gotta say. Well, let's bring it on over here. Woo! Soul Train, let's do it now. Come on now. Come on, brother. Let's hear what you got to say. Let's hear the stupidness that's going to come out of your dumb mouth and everything, because Kari Lake refuses to stand for the national anthem. And we'll get into that, why she's not doing that. Let me go ahead and make sure I got this over here. Booyah. All right, bro. Speak your stupidness.
Apparently, Kari Lake was caught sitting down in the middle of the first national anthem. It just surprises me how she criticizes people for taking a knee in the middle of the national anthem. Why wouldn't she stand for lyrics like this? It's a beautiful song.
You see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Why won't you stand for lyrics like this? That's because that's not the national anthem, brah. Everything. That's not our anthem. When we stand for the national anthem. I'm not standing for a song that they're going to start trying to replace the national anthem with, called the Black National Anthem. You see what that's saying? That's excluding you, brah. It's for blacks. It's called the Black National Anthem. But with these dumb idiots like this guy here, excuse my flavor, what guys like this don't get, dude, is that you're not included in this thing. White people, let me explain to you something. These people that do this stuff for like the Black National Anthem, personally, the Black National Anthem wasn't even a national anthem before. It was just a hymn. The NAACP, this brother right here, the anthem was written, and I'll bring this up here on big screen for you. So it says here, it's no coincidence that I will be singing the Black National Anthem. This is the woman that got to sing for the first time. The Black National Anthem performed at the Super Bowl for the first time by her name is Cheryl. Everything, and she got to sing this song. She's saying, widely considered to be the Black National Anthem. A previous story inadequately recognized its importance. This story has been revised to reflect its significance. We apologize and regret the error. Just a lot of people are not so happy about this thing. About mainly conservatives. Why? Because we celebrate America as a whole. In America as a whole, we want to look at as everybody's race, not just one race and everything. So the historic performance was the first time the song has been performed in an official capacity on the Super Bowl game field 2 years ago. Alicia Keys first performed the ballad during a pre-recorded Super Bowl broadcast in 2022. Let me see. Wait. The anthem, written by NAACP leader James Weldon Johnson, rose to prominence during the Civil Rights Movement when it was commonly used as a rallying cry, notes the NAACP. The song was performed on Sunday prior to the national anthem, which was sung by country star Chris Stapleton or something like that. Everything. So basically, it was a hymn that this guy wrote back at that time. And black people wrote a lot of hymns back in the day and so forth. And this one was a big one because this was more of a kind of a celebration of black people just kind of having their freedoms and all this kind of stuff like that. And it was an uplifting song. Don't get me wrong. The song's a great uplifting song. But the problem with the song now is that they want to call it a national anthem. Well, our national anthem isn't going to be called the Black National Anthem. Just like we're not going to call it the White National Anthem, even though people are going to try to say the national anthem is only for white people. Really? Because I could have sworn it was created for Americans. And anybody that holds that symbol of America to their heart is an American. A citizen. Every last one of us, black, purple, red, blue, whatever the color you are and everything, if you live here in America and you're a citizen, you are an American. You are the USA. And that's what we're celebrating. We're not celebrating only blacks and everything. That's not what we're standing up for. We're standing up for everybody. And when you do this separates us. I don't want to be separated. I don't want to be put back into the days of Jim Crow and so forth, where the whites are over here and the blacks are over here. Remember that shit? You guys need to watch some of them old movies, some of them singers, Ray Charles and them people. Ray Charles, he refused to sing in an auditorium when they were segregating it. Yeah, he said either all the blacks and whites get to be together or I'm not singing. Yeah, that was Ray Charles, a great singer. What was that? Little Richard did the same thing. And so forth. There was a number of black artists that did that. Either we all singing together, or either we're all going to be in the thing, or I'm not singing it. I'm not performing, and so forth. So they didn't like that segregation shiz. They wanted it to be combined, all of us united under one flag, under one thing called music. And music unites everybody. That's what this song should be about, is uniting everybody. But this is the Black National Anthem. And everything. It's not saying for everybody. It's saying for black people and everything. And you don't know how I know he said that? Because watch what what's her name says, and when she starts talking about this shiz and everything. Let's go on. Well, Black Conservative has her on his channel right here, and she's up here talking. Let's hear what she's got to say. Go on, girl.
I am here at the Super Bowl, and I'm feeling so good. Thank you for all of your amazing tweets and comments about my rendition of Lift Every Voice and Sing. It is 123 years old today. that song. And I thank everybody for joining in at a time when we all need to come together. That song was written for first and second generation free Black Americans.
First and second generation free Black Americans. Not white people. She didn't say white people. She didn't say Hispanics and Mexicans. She didn't say Asians. She didn't say none of you Muslims from the Middle East. She's not saying any other race. Only the blacks. Only black people. It was written for blacks. So why is everybody having this? So why is everybody getting mad that Kari Lake doesn't stand up for it then? Well, Kari Lake says that I don't stand up for, I stand up for the national anthem. I stand up for America and so forth. That's the one that includes all of us. Well, Black National Anthem doesn't include everybody. It only makes it for black people. Listen to her once again, people. I didn't say it. She said it. Go on. Say it, girl, because she's the one that's saying this. Okay, she knows so much about this. Go on, girl, say it one more time.
Voice and sing. It is 123 years old today, that song. And I thank everybody for joining in at a time when we all need to come together. That song was written for first and second generation free Black Americans who were at that time told by the country that they didn't matter. But this song was written by an educator for them to understand you are important. You matter. So lift
Yeah, you are important. You matter. But the person who wrote it was a black man and everything. It was a black man that wrote the song saying, guess what? We matter. We will overcome. We will overcome. Remember those songs? That was the stuff black people used to sing back in the day. We will overcome. And everything. That's all this song is. It's another song about black people saying we're going to overcome the powers at be and everything during a time when black people were going through craziness called segregation, Jim Crow. You guys really need to all go back to that time period and look back what Jim Crow was. You need to look back at that shiz. And so forth, because that's what it was. And in my personal opinion, you know, all she's talking about is what it was for black people. So how's a white person supposed to, you know, really get down with this if you're just your regular Joe Blow white person and you're supposed to go, oh, well, I guess this is supposed to be for me, but we're only singing about for black people. When we sing the national anthem, we're singing about for everybody. Everybody's included. Isn't that what you guys are always fighting for? For equal rights for everybody to be included, which is what Martin Luther King fought for. He fought for all of us to be included. The white man, I got a dream. Remember the dream that Martin Luther King talked about? This is not his dream. His dream is not for us to just make our own thing and say, the hell with you white people. And so forth. This is only for us, but we want you to stand. And if you don't stand, then you're a racist. So Kari Lake refuses to stand on this thing. And I'm going to get to her real quick. Let's listen to more of this. These idiots. Listen to this freaking heifer.
What's standing up for? Colin Kaepernick took a knee for a reason, and Kari Lake does not have one.
So Colin Kaepernick took a knee for a reason. No, he didn't. He took it to get popular. He's selfish, dude. Basically, he's the cause of why we got all this hatred towards police today and so forth. So people nowadays are freaking suffering because they can't get the damn police to come and protect them anymore because the police refuse to want to even roll up in the neighborhoods anymore and so forth. They're being defunded all over the places. So now there's less and less police to patrol the neighborhoods. So when you guys are being criminalized, nobody's there to help you. And then the Democrats don't want you protecting yourself because they're trying to take away your guns at the same time. So, yeah. And then listen to this stupid heifer. Oh, yeah. Come on, heifer. Come on.
When they show you who they are, believe them.
So because Kari Lake is sitting down and everything, she's up there. She's basically trying to say that she's a racist. Everything. Another kiss ass woman right here. This one, all she's doing is kissing the butts of black people. And the thing is, these same people will be the same people that they see a black person coming down the alley, they'd be running, they turn around and go the other way. This is the same woman who would do that and so forth. They're the real racist people. They're the real racists. They probably want black people to separate themselves from them because they probably really don't want to be around black people. Black people, you ever think about that? You ever think that you're actually giving these racist white people, the real racists? You ever think that maybe you might be giving them what they really wanted all along? Yeah, the Democrats actually never really wanted black people to be in their homes, to be on the same buses as them, to be in the same concert halls as them, the same churches as them, and so forth. Go ahead, make your own Black National Anthem. Pretty soon they're going to put you over here, and the white people will be over here. And then you guys can just do your black stuff over there, and so forth. That's what you're calling for, you dumb idiots, and so forth. And Kari Lake is basically saying, I'm not down with that. I want us all to be together. So who's a real racist? Who's really the problem? It ain't Kari Lake. I can tell you that much. Because Kari Lake ain't trying to stand for it. She ain't trying to get down with the stupidity and so forth. And that's what these people are. To me, they're just a bunch of freaking idiots and whatnot that just don't get it. But here it is, Kari Lake. She was sitting down during this little situation here and everything. And let me go ahead and go on that. I'll make this video short. I'm not going to go too much longer on this and everything. But I just want to make a point and let you see why Kari Lake refuses to be a part of the stupidity and so forth. Because it gets really stupid with some of this stuff. You know, so you got people in some of these, even in some of these texts, but Kari Lake tweeted out, she says, I stand for the national anthem. And I don't blame her. Kari Lake, War Room. Our girl is against the idea of the Black National Anthem for the same reason she's against a white national anthem. She subscribes to the idea of one nation under God. That's Kari Lake, ladies and gentlemen. And I subscribe to the same thing. One nation under God with liberty and justice for all and so forth. That's what I stand for. I'm an American. I'm not trying to separate myself from America. I love my country. You people that don't love this country, I constantly say this and I will keep saying this. Why are you here? Why are you flipnicks living in my country? You don't like it. You say it's racist and everything. Now you got your own black anthem. Well, frick, you can go to Africa for that shiz. Africa's got a lot of national anthems in different countries of Africa, that is, because if you notice, Africa isn't, you ever noticed that Africa is not united? Africa is not united under one freaking flag. There are freaking, how many daggum countries are within Africa? And they're all separate. Black people never come together for nothing, dude. We don't come together for nothing. We always separate ourselves. We always freaking jack each other over. Which is why Africa ain't one nation. You go to Russia, one nation. You go to China, one nation. You go to Japan, one nation. You go to Africa, many nations. And everything. Why is that? Anybody ever ask that question? Why is the in Africa we're not all under one flow? Because black people can't get along with each other. That's why. Most black people, and even to this day and everything, since the beginning of slavery, black people weren't getting along with each other. You want to know why? Because they're the ones that put us in slavery in the first place and so forth. Yeah, that's right. Our black brethren, our African brethren, yeah, those guys over there, they freaking sold us to the white man. And then we're all complaining about the white man when we should be complaining about the motherfucking flipnecks that put us in the freaking slavery in the first place, which was our own freaking people. Our own people jacked us over. And you guys all want to get kumbaya with it now. I want to find out about my black African roots. Yeah, find out about your black African roots, all right. Find out about the motherfuckers who were freaking killing you, raiding your freaking villages, and then selling you over into slavery for gunpowder and guns. Yeah, that's what you were worth to them. They're like, cares a flip about them, and so forth. Yeah, sell them over to those white people. We don't care what they do to them. We were going to kill them anyway. Oh, yes, what our own people were going to do. And I'm supposed to be down with the black? Please. And so forth. I ain't down with people that freaking want to freaking have my end. And I'm not down with the people in my freaking neighborhoods that freaking go around killing each other 24/7. Why would I want to be down with that? Oh, you're a sellout, TJ. You're a sellout. You're an Uncle Tom. Call me an Uncle Tom then. I'll gladly wear it right here on my chest. Uncle Tom TJ. You want to know why? Because all I ever see committing harm to our people are other black people. You guys celebrate George Floyd and everything? What do you got to get killed by a white person to get your name in the lights and so forth? How about all the black people that have been killed through gang violence and innocent children been killed through gang violence and all this crap that happens in our freaking the hood and so forth? We don't never see none of their faces anymore, but we got George Floyd's statue, a man who was a criminal, a man who freaking pistol whipped a pregnant woman, a black one, mind you, with two other big black Negroes and everything. Busted in her house, robbed her of her shit, pistol whipped her upside the head, put a gun to her freaking pregnant stomach. That was George Floyd. Oh yeah, but we all celebrate him. Yeah, he's a great guy. Oh my poor George Floyd. He was killed the way he was killed. An evil man got killed by another evil man. That's all I look at it as. George Floyd he's no different from any other of these brothers on the streets that get killed by other brothers. That's all he is to me. He's another statistic and so forth of the criminal life that he led. He died as a criminal. Yes, that's the reason why the cops got called him in the first place, because he was committing a crime. That's right, counterfeit money, and he was freaking high off his mind. Man was on drugs and all kinds of shit, which is why his heart pretty much stopped. But nobody wants to talk about that part of it. They just want to talk about the white man, the evil white man that killed the poor black man. Now, frick George Floyd and so forth. He was an evil-ass bastard, and oh well, brah. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's what happens when you live a life of crime. I'm not going to feel sorry for people that don't freaking care about other people. Why should I care about you? And so forth. There's no reason for it. You're just wasting people's time. And so forth. All these people ever do is they want people to feel sorry for people that commit crimes. Well, I'm not doing it. And so forth. Why do I want to live amongst a bunch of people who freaking want to kill you all the time? And so forth. That's all they do. You run past the nigga, what you staring at, nigga? Yeah, that's what you get in the freaking hood, dude. I'm sick of it and everything. It's stupid to me. But we're going to all boo-hoo and cry because, Kari Lake didn't stand up for the national anthem. Then you got dumbass white people like this guy here freaking acting like he cares. This is a beautiful song. Man, you didn't even know nothing about the Black National Anthem until the freaking thing got sung. Probably didn't know nothing about it. Up there trying to act like you trying to know what black people are about. You don't know shit, man. Some of these liberal, democratic white people, man, get on my last nerves, dude, and everything. So they all mad because Kari Lake refused to stand up for this daggum thing, and I don't blame her. And so forth, because I wouldn't stand for it either. You play the national, you guys all didn't have a problem not standing for the national anthem. Put a knee, like that guy said, you got mad because people were kneeling on the national anthem. He had a reason for doing it. What reason was that? Because some cops freaking act stupid once in a while? You're kneeling on the flag that's supposed to be our national country? Why don't you leave the country, people? And this is all I got to say. People won't leave this country, people. You want to know why? You want to know why people ain't going to leave this country? Because they know they got it damn good here. They know they got it damn good. And these people that come from all these other countries across the world here and everything, they know you got it good too. Because when they come here, they don't see what the freaking problem is. I hear countless times people from Africa, people from these third world countries come here and they say, what the hell are these motherfuckers complaining about? And so forth. I have it better than I ever had it. Come live in my country and then tell me if you're going to complain about shit and so forth. But I would love for black people, most black people, because people can do this. Black people that hate this country and think the white man's so bad and you want to separate yourself from it. You want to have your black national and blackity black everywhere. Please go move to some of these countries like Ghana. There's some nice places like Rwanda is really great. It's it's very metropolitan now. They got some beautiful places in Africa right now and so forth. Why don't you guys go move there? And then that way, when a cop stops you, I don't want to hear you complain because you're not going to be able to say you ain't going to be able to use the old race card anymore because when the cop stops you, here we go. And you turn around, you look up, and you go, man, you just stopping because I'm, you black. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to use that anymore, ladies and gentlemen, because when you live in one of those countries where it's only your people and so forth, you're not gonna be able to say you're pulling me over because I'm black. You're messing with me because I'm black. Yeah, you won't be able to use that anymore. But you know good and well that that's not what you're going to be able to use. You want to use that here because it gives you a kind of like a pass and go kind of situation. Like, oh, he's black, let it be. Oh, he's black. They shouldn't have done that to him because he's black. Oh, he's black. Oh, they let him out of jail because he's black. That's what it is. That's the reason why you ain't gonna leave, because you guys got a good thing here now. Because the people that got privilege now are black people, actually. We can pull the black card whenever we want, and we will get away with almost anything, even murder. Yeah, because you got these dadgum prosecutors. They won't even prosecute you if you murder somebody if you're black. That's how bad it's gotten in these democratic cities and so forth, because these dumb idiots have literally bowed the knee to black people so much that they say you guys can get away with anything you want, and we'll keep it under the radar. If you get arrested, we'll keep that low, keep it on the low. If somebody does some crime, they don't want to give you the race of the person anymore because they know it's a black guy. So if it's a black guy, if it's a white guy, oh man, they got that on front page right there. This white man, he's going to call him a terrorist and a white supremacist, everything. If it's a white guy, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to say that, get my little piece on this whole stupid thing with Kari Lake and not standing for the national anthem. I don't blame you, Kari Lake. Who gives a flip about that shiz? I'm an American. I stand up for the national anthem. That's what I stand up for. And I'm a black person. I don't give a flip about the black national anthem because it's not my national anthem. It's an old black hymn is what it is. And so forth. It was not something, it's a great song. It's good for, celebrating maybe Black History Month and stuff like that. But to say that we're going to stand up and salute it as if it's our national anthem for the country, no, it's not. It's for black people. Like she said, for black people. Not for you whites, not for you Hispanics, not for you Asians. None of you guys are included in that. Only black people. Think about that. When we had the national anthem doesn't read white national anthem for whites only. It doesn't say that. The Black National Anthem says that. Just in the name itself tells you everything you need to know. So that's all I got to say on that. And I'm out. Peace. You know how I do. TJQUaKe, yo ghetto gamer. If you like this video, if you dig on the things I do, please like and subscribe and share the video. We can always use the help. All right, you guys, you have a funky one. I'll be back at you. Peace.
Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer. Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer, on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on gaming string. Bang, bang, blaze it on up, TJQUaKe, we're busting like the 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's get into this, y'all. Yeah. TJQUaKe, the Ghetto Gaming Show.